So yeah, I pretty much waited outside for King to do that. When King returns, mention there's one stop I'd like to make before we head to the temple. We have a few hours, so if there's anything you wanted to prep in the meantime, I completely understand, but you're welcome to tag along if you want.
I have nothing else to get ready, so I'll follow you around.
Alright, so I did say this in Discord, but I'm gonna kind of cover it again. You had noticed it wasn't, something that he hid. Talon was kind of off today, and he didn't really speak too much about it, and purposely avoided it. You can tell now he's starting to kind of, his attitude is reverting a little bit more towards that. He's got more of a serious look on his face at this point in time, but it could be the meeting coming up. Hooray, notifications. Anyway, put that on silent. If there's nothing else, we'll make our way to the Apothecary and we'll see if there's anyone there at this time of night.
Upon reaching the Apothecary, you see that the windows are dark, as the sign still says closed for renovation.
I'm gonna try the door.
Knock. Make a knock.
Closed for renovation. What did you do in here?
Nothing. I knock on the door.
Yeah, King,
I ain't do anything.
King, make that knocking sound. Nice.
You do it much better than me.
That's to an insight if he's telling me the truth about not doing anything.
Oh god, you're gonna make me fucking roll a deception.
Roll deception. Wow.
Where's my deception? Here we go. Oh, you beat me up. Okay, that's really close. You could tell him.
Let's believe him. Sure. We never do.
Playing
So, maybe he's not being entirely truthful.
You can upon knocking on the door. I can just slight meta again here. It's like I can feel like Talon just sweating buckets while King's just saying, "Yeah, sure."
No, I didn't do anything. I swear, I didn't do anything.
I believe you. I do.
I'm a businessman.
He says,
so
as his eyes avert eye contact.
I do business, important business.
Just like I do.
You're both criminals.
I am not. You lie. I've done nothing illegal since I've gotten to this fucking town.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, technically that's true. I don't think Talon's broken any laws yet.
Apart from intimidation, but still.
That's not technically breaking a law. I mean, intimidation is not breaking a law. He never actually got physical with anybody.
True. Alright, so while he then knocked on the door, a familiar face wore pajamas as the little wizard girl, half asleep, had an oil lamp in her hand. We're closed. Come back when we're open. She's rubbing her eyes. She doesn't bother looking at her.
I will lean down a little bit, clap my hands together. How about opening for just a few moments? Maybe an hour. I think you can handle that.
You could see her suddenly jolt as if wide awake, and she says, "Yes, okay, please come in."
Thank you. Very kind, polite young lady.
Under my breath, definitely did nothing. Small little smirk.
Yeah, I ain't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that old man in by chance, or is it just you here?
He says,
What the hell music was that?
apparently it's the shop music. I don't know what the hell.
You have to put it on loop. This is really big change in tone.
Tempo.
Every time you enter a shop, this music is gonna play regardless.
Awesome. Well, why don't you wake him up and tell him his favorite Dragonborn has returned with good tidings? Just big toothy grin.
And the music fits. Oh my god.
It's so happy. How could he not smile?
Wow. Are you sure you're not evil? Anyway, she goes, okay. She goes, and you can see her rush to wake up the old man. What you want? And you could hear her explaining. You could hear a few thumps and rolls on the floor from the second floor as he tumbles down the stairs. And he runs up to you with a nosebleed. And says, how can I help you?
You had a request in the guild recently. What was that for again? I know you were looking for a certain amount of herbs.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm well stocked.
Shh. How many? How many were you looking for?
Roll insight.
Okay. Get one of my best stats. Here we go. Insight. I'm just looking at this man, dead in the eyes, smiling. I don't think he's hiding anything with that nat one.
King, you can jump in if you want. You just 5. And I'm trying to persuade him.
I'm gonna persuade him to buy some stuff from us. Just over.
Wow.
I really wish things wouldn't break up so bad on here.
Sure things that go off. Pretty sure you could use some extra stock. Actually, I have some silk also too. You might like. To bring out the silk.
So we sell potions here.
Exactly, and that's why you need more herbs.
Yes.
You could use it as a cheesecloth. It's really fine.
Well, I'll take the silk, sure. And some herbs too.
How many herbs were you looking for?
25.
25? Poultry. Easy. I reach into my herb pouch and take out 25 herbs and set them on the counter. A gift.
Will you shit away? Never mind. I'll put away my silk.
Okay.
Now that we're friends.
Roll persuasion.
Oh god. Okay. As soon as I say that, it's like roll persuasion.
I help you.
Cool, I get a 7. Now that we're friends, I put my hand into my bag of holding and I pull out the vial containing the silver-petaled herb with the sharp petals. Can you tell me what this is?
Sure, friend.
Just still smiling like, yes.
Please?
We are friends.
Wow. Just from please. Wow.
With a 26, that is the most pleasing please anyone has ever heard.
And the music fits, what the hell? Right, that's...
Alright, you cut off. Could we... do you want to try to jump over to maybe... roll 20 chat and see if that works better? Because honestly, I didn't catch any of that.
And see how that goes? The roll 20 chat, you want to try the roll 20 voice?
If that... Again, you broke off a lot, but if that's okay with you two, I would like to try a different chat.
Alright, let's try the roll 21 then.
Alright, I'll see you guys there.
I don't have...
Not even an internally built one?
Oh, you don't have it? Fuck.
No. Yeah, sorry.
Alright.
It's cool.
Good.
I'll switch my phone.
I'll discord it.
No,
Yeah,
it's
cool.
it's
I'll
it's
switch my
it's
phone.
just breaking up super bad on my end, which
Yeah,
is
this is an
which
old
is
phone.
probably because, well, no, it could be because I'm trying to fucking record. So, but anyway, I do present that silver petaled herb because I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Yep, hang on. With the 26 persuasion, like, holy shit, that's in no way possible. We can even persuade the devil to kill himself at this point. Hang on, bringing up my script.
Yeah.
So. Man, this music's pretty good. Alright, this is a silverlight lily, sir.
And
so-
what does it do?
It creates a speed potion.
Literally writing it down. Ah, wonderful. See, I like to, well, as you know, I like to dabble in potions. I will reach into the sack, I will pull out the blood lily, the death lily, and the ocean lilies I found and just kind of show them off, as well as the mandrake, which is now dead.
Wow.
So, as you can see,
Put in a backup.
as you can see, I get around quite a lot. Put all the stuff away, because I imagine he knew exactly what all that stuff was. So, what I was thinking is, since you're a little bit of a pushover, maybe we could go into business together, you know? See, I can help you get ingredients for your potions. You cut me in for a small amount of the profits, not very much, just a small amount. And, should you have any problems, you can put in a request to the guild and contact me directly. And I'll take care of whatever your issue may be.
Roll either intimidation or persuasion.
Okay, if you're giving me a choice here, you know I'm gonna go intimidation. 16.
I'll give you a smile. I'm doing it on the phone.
You're giving me a smile, okay.
Like to like a smile for you to like to like, you know what I mean? Encourage you.
Yeah, but he told me I could pick. I picked intimidation, man. I got a 16.
The way I see it, King gives Talon that smiles like bro.
I'm not asking for very much. I think this could be beneficial. You see, I'm looking to make a name for myself in this town. If you don't want this deal, that's fine. You can pass on it. I can take it to another apothecary. Not a big deal. I'm offering you my service, and once I get set up, you will also have the service of my group, the Talons of Talon.
Really? That's you go with that.
I'm going with it. I'm going with it. I'm fucking making a sales pitch here.
I'm gonna take out a dagger and just kind of like, just play with it. Not messing. Just like throw it up and down.
Roll for intimidation.
Trying to scare the fuck out of this guy.
Hold up, I don't know what that one is. Hold up. I'm trying to cook something too. Intimidation.
Hold up.
7. I wasn't trying to be intimidating. I was just, just showing that I'm a talent as well.
The shopkeep sees your knife playing, and you're just basically putting it in your other hand and just passing it from hand to hand.
Look at me, look at me.
Like,
might as well like be snapping your fingers.
Taking the hilt of the dagger and putting it in the... It's like you have a knife in your hand, you just put it in the other hand and just, with your free hand, just snap your fingers. And then just take the dagger in the other hand.
Look, if you don't believe me, that's fine. Like I said, the herbs are a gift. I won't burn your shop to the ground. I won't come and try to do anything evil or sinister. I will simply leave and take my offer elsewhere. That is all. What I offer you is protection, and once I get my group going, any help from my associates. They'll be able to go out, get herbs for you at a discounted price, so that way, more profit for you, more profit for me. Sounds like a win-win.
We cut the guild out of this, the middleman.
So what do you say, friend?
I don't take the offer. You can see him, he's
Smart
just so
choice.
done.
That is excellent choice. Let's talk profit margins. How much do you make per potion?
King could literally see this man age a few years.
Oh man, out of character, this is hilarious.
It's alright, you can be candid with me. I mean, we're kindred spirits, you and I. It's no secret you gotta be making at least 25 to 50% off of each potion, right?
Right.
So what if you cut me in for, say, a measly 10%?
10%? 10%'s fine.
Do you have a counter offer?
No.
I'm open
Potions.
to listening. Go ahead. What's your counter offer?
He raises up one hand and shows you 5 fingers. 5%.
I'll tell you what. Do you happen to have a book that would help me identify more herbs in this area? Say,
Why do I ask for that?
something about local flora. Would you happen to have a book on that?
I do, but I only have one cup passed down by my grandfather.
Oh, and you need it for yourself, do you?
Yes.
Tell you what. We will come back. And we can transcribe that. Okay.
Not yet, King.
I put my hands up like, all right, it's your deal.
Not yet. All right. Although I do like that idea. It's like he stops and he thinks about it for a minute. It's like, yeah, that's pretty smart, actually. Tell you what. Make it 6%. We get to come back and transcribe your notes. You keep the book. And we got ourselves a deal. How's that?
Roll persuasion.
Just a straight...
I'm helping him.
I was going to say, just a straight persuasion? I thought that was a pretty good pitch.
Straight persuasion.
What the fuck? Oh, there you go. Ain't great.
Alright, well, let me help you out there.
Well, normally when you help me out, all that would do is give me advantage, so unless you can actually add something that would benefit to the conversation.
I'm gonna hold my hand up. Look, that's fine. 5%. Well, we do get a look at your book, and we do get a copy.
Talon is slowly now turning his head and looking at you because you're costing him 1%.
Just think about it. Just think about this, okay? You're bringing him the herbs. You no longer have to pay a fee for the guild hall for them to bring it to you. We can expedite it too. We can get people out there to do your bidding way faster. In that case, we could possibly even extend your market. You know, herbs that are too dangerous to come by, we could find those herbs. We could sell those things to the guild or to other shops, and there's gonna be a bigger profit for everybody.
He contemplates this as he realizes that if you guys get the herbs from him, he'll have a bigger stock, more potions to sell. He could sell more at a cheaper price, and income would come by faster.
Oh, and not to mention, you would be the official shop that the Talons of Talon endorse.
You're still going to go with that, really?
I told you I have plans. Shut up.
Or what we could do, and I'm gonna snap my finger. I'm gonna turn into him. We could take over the shop.
I'll take the 5% and give you a transcribe with the
6%. I tried to raise it. Now that he did that, because that was an intimidation tactic.
Roll with advantage.
Intimidation. 20.
Okay, 6%.
Haha. Fuck you, 5%.
I'm glad that we could come to an agreement. And I snap back into my form.
You just mocking him.
And I'm gonna use your back room for like an hour. I'm just gonna literally walk by him and go into his back room.
All right. Okay. So at the back room, you have entered a potion master's basically quote unquote workshop.
I'm not gonna dick around with anything. I actually kind of just wanna. I know I had a really weird dream last night, and I kind of just take out the long sword of life stealing, and I lay it upon the ground or the floor, and I just kind of sit down and stare at it. I'm seriously going to be doing this for an hour.
While King's waiting outside.
King, if you want to do anything, man, you got like an hour, or you can just like try to fucking mess with Talon. He's just literally staring at a sword for an hour.
I'm gonna actually I'm gonna be looking over the book that the Apothecary has. Just perusing it.
Are you gonna try copy or transcribe it like you wanted to?
No, not yet, because I don't have the proper stuff to do it. So I'm gonna go through it.
All right. Flavor text wise, there are many herbs that are described in detail, along with some recipes on how to craft them.
Like, oh, this is a pretty good one.
Yes, my grandfather was quite a traveler.
Hmm. Very, very much of an adventurous life. I understand that.
Mm.
I understand wanting to have our children live a simpler life.
I swear, this music does not fit the situation.
It's very upbeat for it helps diffuse the tension.
Perfect.
Basically a gag reel. And also, hello to our guest. Hello, you.
Hello.
Oh, wait, hi. I didn't know you were creeping in the background. How's it going? You enjoying the show?
I'm kind of half listening.
Got it. Alright, so, yeah, literally, that's all Talon is going to do for an hour, and after the hour is up... King, is there anything that you wanted to do outside of...
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. So after the hour is up, Talon is going to stand back up and walk out of the room, leaving his sword behind. He's gonna look at his hand, hold his hand out, and just concentrate for a second. And the sword reappears in his hand.
Ooh.
And just a grin creeps across his face, and he sheathes the sword.
Alright, I'll let it pass for now.
What I basically did there was I was casting Weapon Bond. If you need me to link that in chat, I can. But that's what I was basically doing for the hour.
Is that what
Did
you
we
put for
go
your...
Warlock?
No.
Nope, here.
Not necessarily has to be Warlock.
It's an Eldritch Knight thing.
Oh, okay. Eldritch Knight, yeah.
Yep. That's what I was doing. I was just flavor texting it.
You're building towards Eldritch Knight. Got you.
Yeah, I didn't want him to like just have just all of a sudden like these powers just appeared. That's why I had the I wrote down like that weird dream and had him kind of acting weird throughout the day because he's had a lot of things to think about and process, and so he's kind of going to be discovering these things as time goes on. This was one of the things, like, he felt he could do it. So it was a test. He didn't actually know if it would work, and sure enough, it did.
Alright, tell you what. If you want to try this out in battle, I'll let you roll with disadvantage.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Shit, I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, it was like, what do you mean?
My bad. Okay, so an hour passed, and you guys have 1 hour left till meeting.
Well, I thank you kindly for opening up your shop to us and listening to the proposition. You have been very kind, and look forward to working with you in the future.
It's not like I have a choice, he says, muttering under his breath.
Do I hear him say that?
Roll perception.
6.
No, you don't. King, you can roll if you want.
Alright.
I
actually have advanced things now.
Glad I'm getting these shit rolls out of the fucking out of the way now.
Would it be advantage? The perception. 12.
You would hear that.
A small laugh. Of course you would have had, my friend, you know? You had a actual decision to make, and you made the right one.
You guys are basically blackmailing him at this point.
I wasn't trying to. That's just the way things happen to work out. I actually tried being nice. Talon's intention was to come in here, make a business deal, and go from there, but it turned into a intimidation, fucking forcing his hand. Which, I guess that works out too. Yay!
A shady half elf and a dragonborn walks into an apothecary, threatens the owner.
Half elf. I thought you were. I thought you were a halfling. You're a half elf.
Half elf.
Oh. Okay. My mistake.
Rainbows over the head. The more you know.
Got it. All right. So we'll leave, and unless there's anything that King wants to do, I'm ready to head out and start making our way to the temple.
All right.
I didn't even know we were going to a temple.
We have to meet up with that fucking asshole Kane.
Yeah, he didn't exactly tell me where to go. He just told me to follow you.
Oh, so like what? You're like my errand boy or something?
Well, no, I don't think he expected us to join forces or anything. It was more like, I think he's probably going to try and kill me if by pointing out that I was following you around. But, we're going to show up together, so his plans are going to be nuts.
How are you with a crossbow? A light one, to be precise.
I'm good.
Do you have one?
No, but I have something better than a crossbow. And I'm going to shoot out a Eldritch Blast from my hand. Like, at whatever.
You've wasted a spell slot.
No,
I think that's a can. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's the cantrip.
Kind of,
What the fuck did I?
kind of smack your hand. Stop. What are you doing? You'll draw attention to us.
You asked if I was good with a crossbow. I don't have
Yes,
a crossbow.
a crossbow. I didn't say fucking shoot off a bolt of light.
Roll stealth, both of you.
Not yet, because there is something that I kind of wanted to say.
Okay.
On our way there, I will say, King, I'm not exactly sure how things are going to play out, so if you want to back out now, or if you don't want to get involved, I understand 100%. I just need to know that you're not going to stab me in the back.
If I wanted to stab you in the back, I would have stabbed you in the back out in the ruins and make it seem like one of the skeletons had done it.
You mean you could have tried?
Oh, no.
kind of shoots you like a smile.
Whether or not you would have stayed down, it's a completely different thing, but I could have stabbed you. But I didn't. It's not my intention to do so. I'm here to look for a crew just like you are. So, for all intents and purposes, we work out together. We work together.
Talon goes back
I don't
to
see why we couldn't be friends.
Talon goes back to thinking about this, but he doesn't give an answer right now. So, we begin making our way to the temple, or he will at this point. If you have any questions, you're welcome to try to ask. Which way is the temple? I should ask. It's over here?
There's one's the main branch and one's ace.
I figure he probably would
If you
have told
want,
me what
I
temple.
can arrive a few minutes after you.
That's completely up to you, King. Since this one was probably the closest, we'll try the center, or at least I'll try the center temple first. And you said a stealth check. I'm not stealthy, and I'm gonna go on a limb and saying he's not trying to be stealthy, but 12. So yeah, like I said, not
Surprisingly,
it's not horrible, but he is not a stealthy person,
it passed.
and does not plan on
pass.
being stealthy.
Okay, I'm going to be stealthy, actually, and I'm going to be a few moments behind him.
It passes because it's nighttime. If it's in the day, that won't pass, but it's nighttime, so move in the shadow of dark.
Well, Shadow of Dark
I'm
for
going
now.
to let him go ahead. Go ahead before I show up.
I'm gonna
Alright,
open the
so-
door to this temple and Is there anything inside that I can see? Does this look like I'm in the right place?
Before I answer you, you take 30 minutes to get to that temple. And
Okay.
King, which temple will you be going to? Following behind Talon, or you think that he went to this one?
No, yeah, I'm gonna be following him. I'm gonna be following him and at a very not hard distance to follow at.
You see nothing at this temple, and you seem to see no signs that this is the place that you're supposed to be.
Alright, so...
Wouldn't he have told me where to go to?
Alright, so there's nothing here at all.
Nope, other than an empty cathedral, praying chairs, sermon table, confession booths, usual God save me, Jesus Christ.
Alright, I guess then make way over to the other temple. And try the other temple. Which would actually make it, might be a little late, but...
I smell eggs.
Good
Yeah, I'm
for
making
you.
eggs.
I smell eggs. That's all I can tell you. That's what it sounds like. I can smell by sound, and I smell eggs.
I'm making some bacon eggs.
Fucking knew it.
So, is this the right temple?
I'm sorry, your temple's in another castle.
I'm gonna fucking
roll
kill
me
you.
a perception check.
Before I roll a perception check, I'm gonna clap my hands together, mutter a few words, and then as I part my hands, 4 little orbs of light appear from my hands and scatter throughout the room, brightening it up just a tad. They don't give very much light, but if you're looking for that, I just cast dancing lights.
Upon doing so, Butler staring straight at you with a glare.
Oh, I see you're one for nice dark ambience. Fitting for those who can see in the dark, but it doesn't suit me.
Switch it off.
Doesn't do anything and walks closer.
He rolls for intimidation.
Is that him trying to?
save?
Yeah, is that him trying to fear me or no? Because if he's trying to scare me,
Yes,
or
fear you.
if he's trying to fear me, then I have advantage on that.
Alright, you can try.
18.
Very well.
Please.
He looks
That
at you.
trick isn't gonna work on me. You should know me better than that. After all, you did say we're one and the same. Did you not?
He gives you a disgusted look. If you're trying to draw your guards, you're doing a very good job. Now switch it off.
Snap my fingers and they go away.
You feel a bottle pressed against you. Drink this.
I'll take the bottle and I'll give it a little sniff.
Roll medicine.
Fuck.
You can't tell what it is, but it smells sweet.
And exactly what am I drinking?
Do you want to see in the dark, or do you just want to wander around like a blind bat? Your choice. You could hear him, start to walk away.
Alright, but if you're trying to fuck me, you'll be sorry. I'll drink it. With that as the warning, he has but a second to stop me before I drink it if he's trying to fuck me over.
He doesn't.
Okay, I drink it then. So, what fresh hell have I got myself into, or was it literally just a potion that lets me see in the dark?
You drink a potion of night vision. Lasts a good 2 hours.
I'm making a mental note to myself right now. This guy's not very smart. All right, I'll start following him.
Upon following him, you see bloodstains on the floor, along with a few bodies that seem to be the was it priests, clergymen?
Clergyman, priest, either or.
Yes, either one of them. Scared about the floor with their throats slit. Apart from just Kane, you see several other people, and roughly 12 children tied up, blindfolded, and gagged.
I'm gonna come out of. I'm gonna go around them and come out through the behind the guy.
Which guy?
Kane.
Roll stealth.
Okay.
Also, you have dark vision. Dark vision, was it dark vision?
Oh, I have. I can see the invisible. I can see into the ethereal. I can see everything. Thank you for that roll of eyes.
Okay.
I if I see King trying to do like anything stupid, I would try to stop him, but
no, I'm not doing anything stupid. I'm just coming up. Oh, so we're running a daycare center?
Rolled deck save.
Oh my god. Talon just like fucking face bombs. Oh.
Hold up. Deck save. Ooh.
Ouch.
You get bitch slapped for 4 damage.
4 damage? Well, how fucking strong is this dude?
He just straight up bitch slapped you, apparently. Yeah, technically, unless he's really strong, an unarmed strike would only deal his strength modifier.
Yeah.
But if he's using a weapon, then that's a different story.
Wow, that's the worst you can do. But hey, we're here. I followed your guy.
I'm starting to regret the job offer.
Talon just openly sighs. Like,
I'm gonna like if I don't know him. Hi, how you doing?
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Silence.
So, I assume this is the cargo, yes?
Yes. He
Before
says as he starts taking out a map, we're gonna sneak them out off the sea through a hole in the wall right here. You are to avoid all of the guards. Am I breaking up?
Yeah, I heard sneak out through hole in wall, avoid guards. I got like the gist of what he was saying.
Goddamn.
Do they need to be alive?
Yes, they need to be alive. Otherwise, the sacrifice won't work.
Roll insight.
Who?
Talon.
Okay. Insight. 15.
Alright, you can see Kane look towards you. What do you know about this sacrifice?
Probably less than I would like to know. Which actually brings me to the next topic. We never discussed payment. And what I want is all of your notes on this ritual. Paid up front.
And what makes you think I can't kill you? Roll persuasion, by the way.
Okay, I will roll persuasion right now, I guess. Only a 9. Well, let me put it this way. I'm the type of person that likes to get exactly what I want, and I always get what I want. So, you can either have yourself a powerful ally that you did a favor for, and who owes you a favor, or you can be an obstacle standing in my way. And at this point, Talon will say something, but it comes out as like grunts, growls, and almost like little barks. I don't know if he understood what Talon just said, but it sounded like he was extremely serious. And at that, it will also, without me even realizing it, because it's how I'm playing it, it's going to proc the Ring of Intimidation. 21. So let me ask this: how versed is he in languages?
Quite a bit.
So he's well studied in every language, like he would be able to pick up just about any language spoken.
The way I made him, yep.
Alright, well, even if he didn't fully understand, if he does know a bit of every language, he would know that that was Abyssal. If he can speak Abyssal, Talon just told him, make a choice. We can do this here and now, or we can be allies.
Alright. Roll charisma.
Just straight charisma?
Oh wow, you picked that as your second language? Okay. I didn't. I should read character sheets more.
I don't know how to roll charisma. I'm guessing just a d20.
No,
I
just click your charisma.
You're breaking up a lot. I don't have a modifier to it. Middle of the road, it's 10.
Click on.
Wait, does it not roll for your charisma when you click it?
Oh, I didn't know I could click it. Regardless, it's still a 10. I get 10 twice, so yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still a 10. I don't have any modifiers to my charisma.
He is slightly convinced that you might be a devil in disguise due to your high intimidation, although your charisma check barely passed. You could see him sweat a bit as he threw the notes to your feet. Fine. Pick it up and we'll head out right now.
I pick up the notes and I go through them quickly to see if these are actually what I wanted. Are these actually what I wanted?
You can roll investigation if you want. King, what are you...
Fuck!
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to whatchamacallit, like gauge how many guys there is and how dangerous it would be for us if we would be able to take them out.
You can roll perception. Sorry. As for Talon, you don't know because you're reading too fast and.
Nope. 9.
You can roughly see a general number between 10 to 15 guys. As for Talon, you aren't sure if these are the notes you're looking for. It's slightly hard to read in the dark with dark vision. Despite that, everything's in black and white, and
yeah, I know. I know. There's no color. I know. He lets out like a visceral, audible grunt of frustration and fucking puts the papers in his bag of holding. All right. Then he goes and grabs the rope. I'm assuming like they're all roped together.
They all roped together. Yep.
All right, let's go. Get up. Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
You can see the The children, tremble in fear. They heard your abyssal, and of course are already afraid. You can maybe 1 or 2 Pete them pants.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's necessary.
Yep.
Like I said, he will maintain his cover at all costs as long as it doesn't go against his main objective right now, which is obviously finding where they're going to be stored. That is his main objective. So as long as he can get that done, he knows when the ritual is going to take place, and he can stop it before then.
All right. Let's see.
A bit of trauma now is nothing, in the long run. As bad as that sounds.
King disconnected me.
I don't know. You're breaking up still a lot for me. Again, it could be because I'm recording.
On Discord.
Did he disconnect?
No, he's not in voice chat, so.
Yeah.
He got a phone call.
Okay. Well, should we wait for him to return then?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right. A little break.
So, Tegrity, what do you think so far?
I'm not even sure if Tegrity's here.
Tegrity?
He did say he was just kind of he was listening in and out, so.
Yeah. Apart from his mic.
Yeah, well, again, you're still breaking up a lot. I don't know why, but it's kind of a downer. You'll see when I get this all set up. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too bad. At least audible.
Oh,
my internet
it's pretty bad.
My internet service provider sucks a lot, and yet they're still #1 country. I don't understand how or why.
I don't understand
Maybe it's
either. I mean, mine is also shit.
Walls.
Mine is also shit, so.
Verizon should come to Asia, I say. So, Tegrity.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And then there was silence.
All I can hear is the crickets, and it's
That's because
it, yeah?
I don't know what Tegrity heard, but all I heard was Tegrity. What do you think? And then nothing. Yeah. See, okay, so it's not just me then. It's not just me.
Yeah. That's literally the entire sentence. What do you think?
About as I said, I've only been half listened. Okay, that's probably an overstatement. Probably like 5th listening, something. I don't know. I was. I don't know. But yeah. Honestly, the main thing I noticed was when he cast Eldritch Blast and got annoyed at him.
I can't believe he didn't fucking alert guards with that, and thank God for the Ring of Intimidation. Holy shit.
And also, all of the details for the ritual, I think, are just about.
I think I got the notes for him.
That's pretty good.
That's one thing Talon was after. Not gonna lie, he wanted them notes.
Now I've got a really hard decision because part of me, well, obviously part of it's a game, but the other part of me doesn't want to make a game.
You want to know to what end?
No, well, I think my idea is, well, Tegrity has a lot of knowledge about fiends and devils and stuff, and if it is a summoning ritual for a devil, you might be able to recognize it. My ideas. Although that would be that this is very much metagaming, so whether or not you
despite how he acts, Talon is not exactly stupid.
Yeah.
Despite what you may believe, he's
I don't believe he's stupid. I just think that he's very standoffish, rude.
He is very confrontational.
Yeah. this is a question, DM question. This is just general stuff.
Sure.
When I first what for like checks, what would like fiend checks fall under? Would they fall under Arcana checks or religion check? Because the whole idea of like gods and angels and devils and stuff is more religious, but
Well, mainly if you think it's a named
I'm back.
devil, go religious. If you think it's a fiend, but a lesser devil, go arcana.
okay. But like,
So
surely, like in religion, there'd be like gen devil. Whatever.
'Cause, so
Yep.
did we get a name for the thing?
What thing?
Name for what thing?
For demon?
Oh no, there's no demon yet. We didn't summon any demon yet. We were generally talking about fiends and devils and how to banish the Antichrist.
Yeah, I got
I
the.
thought-
Go ahead.
Is it me or is it just like all the internet's just
It's shit.
try to break up? Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
You
Okay,
don't have to roll an arcana check.
I'm guessing he wanted to do something with Arcana. I don't know what he was doing, but
Just to see if I remember anything about any ritual through my back feelings about how many children there is.
No, with that roll you don't remember. However, he did explain the plan, which was grab the kids, go to a hole in a wall here, secret pass out.
yeah, I have them. I'll be leading the rope. I will leave Jester to take up the rear since you can change your appearance if we run into any issues. I'm gonna put my hood up. You might serve best as a distraction. You good with that?
I'm fine with that. Out of
Alright.
character. Hey, Ratwell. Is he still in the good standings with the people before he was killed?
You asking Kane?
This is just like out of character because I know he was
No,
killed.
He does not have a good standing with people.
Okay, all right, 10-4.
All right, so kind of peek around, make sure the coast is clear before we go and try to move them to this apparent hole in the wall that we can exit through.
Alright. Roll perception.
I was already getting there. Where's my perception?
22.
15.
Jester was not able to see any guards. His focus was probably more on the children, but with Talon... King. With Talon's,
He gets advantage,
Roll?
I guess. So his
He
would be a
does?
22 because of his cloak of eyes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay, click of eyes. Gotcha. Alright, so you're both able to see guards wandering around despite this being more of a rundown part of
I'm guessing that was rundown part of town.
rundown part of town.
Interesting, but you think that there's so many guards out here?
But none of them seem to have responded despite so many clerics killed.
Well, they probably have no idea the clerics were fucking killed.
But yes, with how the guards are moving and acting, you are able to get the children out of the wall if you roll me a stealth check.
Fuck me. Alright. Wow. Literally the highest I can possibly roll. I guess.
Oh my god.
Seriously, I couldn't get any better. That's a nat 20 minus 1.
Way better than me.
Giant As lizard with a sword and shield and probably chainmail under.
Chainmail is underneath the fucking cloak, and I'm like a ninja.
Basically.
Still,
Alright.
still doesn't compare to when I killed the goblin in front of the other goblins and Homer Simpson into the bush. That was still the best stealth kill ever.
Stop it.
Anyway,
Anyway.
yeah.
Go me a soda.
Sorry. Yeah, I know I got off topic there.
Yes, you guys managed to get the children out of the wall, regardless of the stealth check. Just they almost got spotted and earned more of Kane's dismay towards him.
God, you were having horrible luck with this fucking guy. I mean, I know we're gonna end up killing him, but above game, you were having horrible luck with this guy.
He doesn't like me.
Alright. So, once safely out, you know, I'll keep one hand on my sword, keeping an eye out, obviously, for any type of danger in the woods, as well as I will be making a very good mental note of where we're going and how we're getting there.
Just trying to do the best.
I'm making it look like my head's on a swivel, like looking out, you know, for any potential threats. But really what I'm doing, aside just looking for threats, is I am fucking making sure I know exactly where we're going so I can recreate this path later.
Alright, once out of the wall, you see that the sky start to darken as it began to rain.
Alright, again, I'm still just following Kane, keeping my eyes about. I don't know if I need to roll anything or not.
That's a little out.
Hmm?
Where is it? There it is. There we go. Right, so yes, with the king right behind and Talon at the front, leading the 12 children all in line. You manage to avoid the guards and make it out of the wall. Hang on, give me a slide.
Alright, I'm gonna roll something really quick just for shits and giggles. Okay. I wanted to see if Talon was smart enough to see this through, or if he was going to literally try to backstab Kane right fucking now. He's smart enough though. This is just for fun, but I was actually considering it. So I'm guessing the children are, you know,
even though
falling behind.
For shits and giggles, I'll allow you to do it if you want.
No, this shows. I was basically seeing if he would let either his intelligence, you know, logic dictate what happens, or if he would let his emotions dictate what happens. With a 21 in intelligence, he's going by logic right now, which says it probably wouldn't be the best idea to try to just take this guy on right here, right now. Probably not the best idea. You should just see this through, get back with the group, and then we can, you know, go and free these kids.
You can see Kane moving through the path, and you see a small little water stream form as the rain, you know, made a nice little stream.
Alright.
So he can. All this is like nothing. Like it's daylight.
Yep. Where are you guys? Oh, you can see everything here, huh?
I was gonna say I can't. I can see 30 feet of what is it? 30 feet like it's normal, and then 30 feet like it's dim, or is it all dim light? I can't remember the ruling on this. How does night vision work? Because I've never really played a character with night vision, or a dark vision. Sorry. Is it?
Eating great.
Think of a dog.
That tells me nothing.
You see it in grays. Dim light looks normal, and yeah, like total darkness looks dim light. It looks like dim light to you.
Okay, so right now I'm probably
it's on
seeing
grays.
everything in dim light then, because it's raining.
Yeah.
All right.
And I have because of the rolls and also my devil sight incantation, I can actually see everything in daylight.
All right, I'm gonna look.
Roll perception.
Who? I was gonna say before I roll this, can I say I'm gonna look back at
Both of you.
Okay, I'm gonna say I look back at King as well and try to 8. Try to see make sure that maybe he's got the same idea. Should really be paying attention to where we're going so we know how to trace back here. I'm not saying this, but I'm trying to convey this in a look. I'm
Got you.
So I don't know if that would be like a performance, I guess. 14! I'm trying to convey this with just my eyes. Look into my eyes with your night vision. Do you see my intentions?
Nope.
Fuck! God damn it, King!
But I'll follow you.
Yeah.
Alright, so can you notice a big giant
Where
as a visible landmark? Talon can just see the front half of the rock, which is basically something here.
Okay. So I know that there's a big rock, but I don't know how big of a rock. And I know that a stream flowed through here during rainfall.
Yes.
Alright.
King can see the direction, the path clearly. However, as you guys walk and fall down the stream, away from the wall, it took you guys a good 2 hours until you reached what looked to be an old oak tree with a shack underneath.
About what direction were we heading this whole time?
Where's my compass?
Would I happen to know that? What would I have to roll to kind of have a good sense of direction?
Survival.
Nat fucking 20.
Fuck off.
Nat fucking 20. Tell me.
North. Never eat shredded. Northeast. Southwest. Northeast.
I'm literally making notes right now. That's why I'm so quiet.
No wonder it's saying never eat shredded wheat. It's going
Yep.
clockwise, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah,
Now
no
I
problem.
learn-
That's how I always remember it every fucking time, because sometimes I'll forget and it's like, never eat shredded wheat.
This way, I'll never be able to fail my topology exam come future.
I'm gonna look this way, see if there's what I can see that way.
You? There is a fallen dead tree.
Oh, I'll
In
make
case you
note of
can't
it.
see- Since in case you can't see, it's this.
Okay, I'll make note of
Where
that.
is it? Dead fallen tree.
All right. Well, still looking back. How the chitlin doing? They doing all right? All things considered, are they doing all right?
During one of them, the one at the front, you asked, nodded. However, he was very unwilling. He rolls an insight on you. He doesn't feel like he will trust you.
That's fair. I mean, if a kid could read me that easily, I wouldn't have gotten this far. All right. So
As you see, Kane stop in front of the shack and says, "That's far enough." He doesn't refer to any of you. Instead, another guy who's standing here, right there, the This is a person.
You could just plop down
Yeah.
a random token, but okay, that works.
No. This is a person.
Cool.
This... There, your token.
Yeah, but you can't move that.
The hell I can't. Oh no, that's anti-tree. Oh. Oh well. There. No. Damn it.
Stop trying
But
it. And next
yes.
time have like a literally like a generic token for like some random guy set up. It's not hard.
Yeah, I was trying to be cool.
Yeah, okay.
Eh.
Now you're just like making random stuff. Alright, so yeah, there's a random guy here. Got it.
But then this random guy here tells you to hand over the children to him.
I want to see inside.
Why?
Because
You
quiet.
sacrifices.
I am purposely going to try to tell King quiet. Because I know that the butler doesn't have a lot of liking to him. So I'm hoping that maybe if like kind of like I'm siding with him, like shut the fuck up. Maybe the butler will give me a little more favor with him. Trying here.
Roll performance.
Oh god, another performance. Oh, so much for that. Unless the butler rolls like a fucking 3. But depending on his modifiers, that's not gonna matter. Well, he asked why. Which had a reason for why. What the fuck is that? I don't know what you're trying to roll. It's simple. You gave me papers, but I don't know if they're legit because I didn't have a chance to get a good look at them because I had to move your merchandise. I want to see the sacrifice circle for myself because I'm pretty sure you have some type of... You have something drawn up in there. And I want to see it with my own eyes so I can commit it to memory. Good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we have an understanding.
Then that's your only pain.
I'm keeping the papers. I will hand the children over, though, however, to the guy that he told me to give them to.
You can see them. However, he tosses you 2 sacks. Wear that.
Where this? This is nasty.
I'm going to give him a look. Why?
You want to see inside. You didn't tell me that I'm supposed to show you how to net. Where?
Damn, I already blew my intimidation. It would be in your best interest to trust your future partner in crime, would it not? You want me to be a strong ally. Work on your trust, big guy.
Roll persuasion.
It's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse. 13.
He was kind of convinced. I'd say that's fast. And lead 2 guys all the way inside.
Oh wait, so King just gets a fucking pass for yeah. I'm gonna see him riding on my coattails.
No,
I guess this is payback. This is payback for you helping me.
Putting this thing on.
This is payback for you helping me in the shop. How about that? Okay.
There you go.
We'll count it like that. All right. So
Alright, fine.
I go on in and I'm not gonna look around too much because I don't want it to look suspicious, but obviously I'm gonna be kind of getting the layout and I want to see whatever type of ceremony he has. Holy fuck. So this is it right here, huh?
I kind of recognize the glyphs on.
recognize the glyphs.
Interesting. I don't know what you're doing here.
So I did ask if this was the actual circle. Is it?
Yes, he tells you that this is in the actual circle.
So I'm gonna kind of take this in, and now that I have, I've seen it. Let's see if I can glean anything else. I might as well. Fuck it. Well, 16 in Arcana. Do I recognize anything at all?
You recognize that there are 12 stone beds where the children would have to lay.
Where are these stone beds?
It's right.
Or are you saying that's in the glyphs?
It's in the glyphs.
Okay. Well then, I do believe you've held up your end of the bargain. I've held up mine. Unless you need me for anything else, you can show me out.
Roll a wisdom save.
Is he trying to charm or fear me? I will ask this again.
Is he what?
Oh,
wow, okay.
17. I was gonna say if he's trying to charm or fear me, then I get advantage on the roll.
Jester, the moment he steps out of here, will forget what he saw. You, however, got lucky.
Do I realize he tried to use a spell on me?
Yes.
Is it for charm?
It's not charm.
Alright, so as he's showing us out, is he gonna walk back to town with us?
No. How the spell works is basically amnesia. I'm just gonna say how this spell works because more or less you would know that you would try to cast a spell. Jester would never remember what the inside looked like, and he thinks he managed to do so with you. So you can roll a performance for me.
It's not gonna be performance. I will wait. Is he gonna try to see us out or no? Or
He's
is
gonna see you out,
is he literally waiting to see if the spell took effect?
He's gonna see you out, and gonna see as well if the spell took effect.
All right, so he didn't wait and check before. He literally started to lead us out and then checked.
I'm gonna say as we're leaving the place, I'm like, man, the fucking place was a buzz. It was so fucking dark in there, I couldn't even see shit.
I'm gonna let King walk up ahead, and then I'm going to turn back to Kane. I'm gonna hold out my hand and summon the Sword of Life instantly in it, right near his throat. And in Abyssal, I will say, if you ever try that fucking shit again, I will gut you.
How'd you summon the sword? Bag of holding? What?
Bound, weapon bond. Summoned it right from the sheath right to my hand. So he wouldn't have seen it.
Proficient in it, or is it just flavor text?
No, it's
It just happened.
read it.
It's like it's
like an instant or a bonus action. I can snap my fingers and it fucking happens.
Yeah, but you're not an Eldritch Knight yet, are you?
Yes, I am level 3.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. I should start reading character sheets more.
Yeah, you really should. So that is, I'm staring him down right now. I told you if you want to do this, we will fucking do this.
Roll intimidation with advantage. I'll give this one to you.
15.
It passes. He just looks at you. just his finger at the tip of the sword just moves it away. Just testing.
I've passed enough of your tests. Don't test me.
Of course. He says he seemed to back off, seeming more kind to you than before. I didn't think an actual devil would be walking around.
At this point, Talon's gonna cock his head a bit because he has no idea he's speaking in Abyssal. And he will go back to common. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Puts the sword away and starts to walk off. Oh, and he'll stop. If anyone does come looking for me, I'm gonna come looking for you. Then turn back around and walk away.
And I'm gonna tell him, you know what happens to people that come looking for me.
Shut up, King. I'm so sorry.
No. They died.
I know, I'm just still playing the character. It's like, shut up, King.
So King, the moment you step out of that place, the moment you step out of that... Oh, shit. The moment you step out of that place, you don't remember the path to the circle.
Who, me or King?
King.
Me.
Okay. Did you want to change the map?
Yes, I'm going to change the map after I put everyone down.
Okay.
There we go.
Thank God for advantage roll. Holy shit. I was hoping that the sudden summon of the weapon in the Abyssal would give me advantage, but I had no fucking idea. It was a big gamble. Whew. Alright, so if no one else is around, Talon is actually panting a little because he did not expect that to go well. So he's actually finally letting his nerves show. His breath is a little shaky. Lets out kind of a little hiss and keeps walking. He has no idea if anything.
This is see if you notice.
What the fuck is that?
It's the shack.
Oh, okay. I thought you just spawned something there. I'm like, are we gonna have a fight? What the hell's going on?
Yes, fight a house.
Actually, for all I know, that could have been a mimic. I don't know.
I don't know. There's darkness covered the area. Who knows? There's a mimic or two.
But what are you rolling insight for, King?
You do not know how Talon is feeling.
Well, I would say that's not too difficult of a DC to pass. I mean, even with only an insight of 9, he would probably be able to see that Talon is, a little shaken. He's definitely, breathing a little heavy, but at the same time, he has like this weird look about him, like this look of sheer determination and hatred burning in his eyes right now.
So I feel like the moment I left that place, I might have forgotten a few details.
It's alright.
So to share what we saw in there?
Later. Not now, King. I need to get back and sleep. There'll be plenty of time to go over this tomorrow.
We're gonna need to get...
So, Talon, do you really just place a trinket of Tiamat and Bahamut next to each other?
Yes, the one of because of this meeting, the one of Tiamat is out, and I never actually switched it when I went into the shop. So maybe that was why he was intimidated, because I never actually switched it. The one of Bahamut is still under my robe. So yes,
but they're basically all right. Roll me a perception.
Very well. Perception. 5.
That's a shame. Nope.
Can I roll perception?
You can.
22.
Yeah. You can see that the trinket that Talon wears is slightly glowing dimly.
And I'm gonna tell him, so what's going on with that little amulet you got there? Why is it glowing?
What the fuck are you talking about? At this point, I'll look down, and kind of grab the pennant and have a look at it. Is it glowing to me?
Yes, and it's warm to touch.
I can't say I know, to be honest. Can I just put it down?
I'm gonna roll an Arcana check.
I could probably do that too, but I'm purposely going to give myself disadvantage. That one. Because of, I'm saying I'm giving myself disadvantage because, being shaken and everything in character, he's probably not going to, have his full wits about him. The only thing he's mainly concerned on is remembering his way back here, and that is his only real big focus right now. And he feels like...
figure out what's going on with your pendant. We gotta make sure that we get here as soon as we can.
I agree.
As fast as we can.
There's far more important things at play right now than a frickin' stupid pendant of a false god.
You feel the pennant.
You broke off. I feel the pendant. That's all I heard.
Yes, you feel the pennant grow hotter.
Well, would I feel it because it is on the outside of my robe, and my robe is probably, getting soaked with rain right about now?
Yes.
Alright. I guess make our way back through town, and I'm gonna go to the same inn I've been staying at, just in case anyone, is still watching me. But I will inform King. Look, I don't know where you're staying tonight, but sleep with one eye open, and you definitely need to meet up with the others. I'm not sure I can be seen meeting with them, so I think the best course of action is for me to go out in the woods tomorrow, and maybe you can lead them there. I mean, the path that we took to pick some herbs earlier today. Perhaps I can meet you guys out there. Just make sure that none of you are followed. And if you are, make sure you dispatch of whoever is following you. This is very important. I'm sure you understand that, King.
Oh, yes, of course. And I'm going to snap my finger, and I'm going to turn into one of the guards. It would do nicely.
It's a handy little trick, but the two tieflings are going to stand out like a sore thumb. Keep that in mind.
I'll make sure.
If you know any other ways to get them out of town a little more without eyes on them, I
could always,
I hate to
wrap their hands loosely and lead them out of town because they're dirty tieflings.
I hate to be that kind of guy, but you do seem a little you do seem a little shady. I like you a little more than what I did, though, for if that's worth anything. I really don't give a damn if it's not, but at least you...
I've always liked you. You're an interesting one. And by the way, check the finger, and the rusted sword's gonna appear in my hand. I can do what you...
Wait, none of this two of you assholes.
Actually, he broke up a lot. I have no idea what he said.
I snap my fingers and I'm like, I can do exactly what you can do, and as I snap it, the sword, the rusted sword, materializes in my hand. See, we could always put this away, and it'd be like if we had no weapons.
I try to knock the sword out of his hand just to test something.
I'll let you knock it.
Does it fall from your hand or no?
Yeah, it falls.
Okay, because
it falls.
I'm not trying to, like, I don't want you to willingly let him disarm you. It's like a surprise thing to see if he can disarm you.
Oh, okay. I try it.
All right. What would I roll to try to disarm him?
You would roll. I think it is athletics versus like acrobatics.
That's gonna be athletics, my dude. Fuck that. Nat 20 on the other side. 13. Yeah.
I move the sword around. Now, what are you trying to do?
I wanted to see if I can knock it out of your hand.
Well, I mean, if you're just trying to knock it out of my hand, I'll actually launch it against the wall. And look at it over there. It's over there. Do you turn around to look at it?
Sure, I'll turn to look. Why not?
You look at it and it's just kind of like it turns into ash. And as you turn around back, I have it back in my hand. Not very hard for me to get rid of this one.
Interesting. I summon mine to my hand. I feel a bit of a bond with this. I know it sounds weird.
No, it's not actually. That's how it started with me. At first, I had no sword on my side, and then after the time passed, it disappeared into, and I've been able to summon it ever since.
Do forgive me for this.
I'm sure you will get there. I'm sure that the sword will disappear from your side eventually, and it will live in the place in between.
I just hope you forgive me for this. Will an 18 hit you?
Yes, it would.
I am not actually aiming at him. I'm going for the sword to try to knock it out of his hands.
Okay. I guess I need to do another acrobatics too. Like, see if I would keep it. 17. What is your DC? What would your DC be? I mean,
Well, this was a straight attack roll. I am attacking your sword to try to knock it out of your hand.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's hold up.
Okay.
For spells. Hold up. I got you. Hold up.
A spell DC? I know my spell DC. It's 11.
Okay, so it's your ability modifier, which would you be your 8 plus your strength plus proficiency.
Okay. So that's only 13.
So I guess I'm able to keep it then. You do impact it, but and it probably, you know what, do some damage.
Just grunts in frustration.
It's gonna be okay.
Try to knock it out of my hand then.
Okay, I'll try. La, 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 la. It is. What's that?
That'd be an 18.
What, an 18 hit?
Technically, no, but I am letting you hit this sword. My armor class is 19, but I'm letting you try to disarm me.
So now you use acrobatics or...
I don't do anything, and the sword does not move from my hand.
Dex.
Oh,
Okay.
if you want me to roll something, I will.
No. Okay, if you're letting it happen, let it happen. Okay, now. Concentrate on the sword. Make it feel like if it's your hand, like it's your arm, like if it's part of you. Will it to yourself. Just know that your sword is in your hand. Make it happen.
Just do it.
I don't think I can do that. He just kind of, you just see him like intensely looking at the sword and nothing happens. I don't think it works that way. But I don't think, as long as I'm holding this, I don't think it can be knocked out of my hand. I'm flavoring that you can't be disarmed of that weapon unless you are incapacitated.
Oh, okay.
Because that's part of the weapon bond. So literally, like, I can't be disarmed as long as I'm not incapacitated.
Interesting.
I'm gonna sheath the sword. Yeah, I'm gonna sheath the sword. It's been a long night. Do you know where the Tieflings are staying? Jack and
I do actually
Tegrity.
hear they're staying in the. They're staying still within the military compound.
All right, just get word to them. I know you don't remember much of what happened, but this will all be something we can cover tomorrow. Just let them know that that I know exactly where they're being held. I know where the ritual is taking place, and we can go there at any time. So whenever they're ready to move, we can move, even after the meeting if they want to move. So if they want to move quickly, make sure to let them know to come prepared.
Very well. I will let them know. Be prepared.
Thank you, King. And I don't know if you think that you're one of the Talons of Talon. That's like a side thing I'm workshopping. See, I actually don't laugh at this, but I kind of have an idea to give some of the poorer people of this town a bit of coin and a job. I'm thinking of hiring on some people and teaching them the ways of potion making and gathering herbs. And I was thinking of calling this little group, the ones that actually managed to learn and graduate, the Talons of Talon.
Sounds like a good idea.
Of course, fighters.
If you want to join the king's court.
The fighters and whatnot, of course, protection will always be welcome, but I think there's a lot to this town we haven't seen yet. And I would like to have a little stake in this moving forward because I kind of like it here. Despite all the fucked up shit going on. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
it's a little cozy.
I have a similar proposition, and, I have a seedy underbelly to take over. And if you want a place in the king's court, I wouldn't oppose it either.
I knew you were a sneaky fuck. You had me fooled for a bit, but I always knew deep down. Always trust your gut. But here's the thing, though, about sneaky, cheap fucks like you. You can always...
Not cheap whatsoever. Come on.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though they bullshit. If you're good...
to doing this, and there's ways to do it in the... A lot of the times, doing things in the shadows keeps you away from headaches that come later.
My point is, you can normally trust one to have your back if they're actually a good ally. And so far, you're proving to be a good ally. So thanks for that.
The one thing you can always trust is your shadow. Well, in most occasions.
I wouldn't trust my shadow.
Edgy.
No, it's because, like, I look back, I'm really fucking tired at this point, because... what time, is it? Because, Talon was up at...
4 a.m.
Yeah, Talon was up at 9, so he's tired at this point. He looks back, the room is a little dark, you really can't see his shadow. That fucker's always disappearing on me. You can tell it's just, he's sleep. He's sleep deprived. He needs some fucking sleep right now.
You are now fatigued. So...
Well, I know he's fatigued. That's why it's going to be a rest, It will probably be, if it's 4 a.m. now, Talon is going to... Last thing he's going to do is fill up his water skin, because that was empty. So, yeah, fill up his water skin and bid King a good night, and then he is going to go to fucking bed. And if it's... Say he gets to bed around 4:30, if 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. I'm gonna say he sleeps till about 10:30, 6 hours. That should be enough for a long rest, right? Or does it have to be 8?
Has to be 8.
Has to be 8. That's gonna put him at 12:30.
Yep.
If I only sleep for
I mean, that's
if
fine. I don't think it would move him like during the daytime.
if I sleep during for 6 hours, is that gonna put me at a point of exhaustion, or what do I have to roll to see if I can push past it? I mean, I myself get 4 to 5 hours of sleep a fucking day, so I'm just asking for moving forward. Like, if I was to sleep 6 hours, do I have to roll anything?
Constitution.
I can't roll it and then take back what I'm gonna do, so I don't want to suffer a point of exhaustion going forward. So I will take the full 8 hours, because them, if there's that point of exhaustion could end up costing me dearly in the end, which could translate into lives, and that's not something I'm willing to risk. That being said, okay. That was just.
I'm busy making maps.
That was just for me to roll what type of dream he is going to have tonight.
Alright. Alright, and I suppose that concludes this session.
Yep. Thank you for having us.
Yay!
Thank you for having you.
Yeah, unfortunately things were kind of laggy, but it was still fun.